Hey, what is up guys, it's Trace MX here. Today I will be giving you my 2021 Supercross Championship Premier Class predictions. There's a lot of guys that are going to be contending for this championship, a lot of guys that are fast, that they can win. It's going to be an interesting season, to say the least. 10 years ago was the 2011 season, and we had 4 legends in it to win it all the way up until the last round at Las Vegas. This year, how many riders will we see within 26 points by the last round? I'm really excited to find out. My prediction is 4 at least, because I'm going to start this video off. This series, actually, I'm going to make it a 2-part series. I'm going to have 6 riders that I talk about in this video: Adam Sansarillo, Eli Tomac, Cooper Webb, Ken Roczen, Chase Sexton, and Zach Osborne. In the next video, I'm going to have Jason Anderson, Dylan Ferrandis, Marvin Musquin, Justin Barcia, Malcolm Stewart, and Aaron Plessinger. Now, is Eli Tomac and Ken Roczen's time up? They have 2 young teammates, Adam Sansarillo and Chase Sexton. They both are extremely fast, have great style, and after this last outdoor season, they have insane confidence from their amazing finishes from the outdoor season. Now, what does this mean for Eli Tomac and Ken Roczen? I think that their time is coming to an end. I think that they missed their chance to dominate. I think that it's the new kids in town, and I think it's their time to win races and championships. Eli Tomac, I do not think that he will defend this championship by winning it. I think that he'll have some great finishes. I think that'll be in the points mix. But ultimately, I don't think that he's going to be able to hang with Adam Sansarillo, Chase Sexton, Cooper Webb, and even Zach Osborne. Ken Roczen also. I don't think either of those guys, as they will be in the mix, I do not think that they will be able to win this championship. Now, with saying that, Adam Sansarillo, I think that he has the best chance of winning this championship. My personal opinion, I think that he looked insanely fast during the outdoors, and I think with Adam Sansarillo, we've seen this through the course of his career. All it takes is a little spark and a little confidence, and he can do anything. He can win races, and he can overcome adversity. We've seen that. 2019, he blew it. He blew the Supercross championship. He crashed. Guess what? He did what champions do. He came back. He can't change the past. So he went in to the pro motocross season. He won a championship. He dominated. And then he came into the fall, a few months later, won the Monster Energy Cup, his 450 debut, came in Anaheim, almost won that race. He almost won. He made a slight mistake, causing Justin Barcia to pass him, but he got second place in his debut on a 450. I thought that he was going to be a championship contender last Supercross season, but he got injured on 2 separate occasions, which really held him back. Now, as for the outdoor season, he got a little bit of a rough start. I thought he was going to do a lot better at the Loretta Lynn's rounds. He didn't, but he stayed in the points. He was leading the one race, he crashed, whatever, but he was in the points lead all the way till the end on Zach Osborne. Zach Osborne he had the red plate since the beginning, and he didn't lose it. He had a great, consistent season, and he won the championship, and that was it. He did better than Adam Sansarillo. He had more points, and that's how you win a championship that way. But Adam Sansarillo, that was a great learning year for him, his rookie season in the outdoors, and it gave him the confidence that he needed to carry into the Supercross season, and that is why I think that he will win the 2021 Monster Energy Supercross Championship. Now, that's not for certain though, because we know in this sport anything can happen. So, we have 5 other riders that are going to be I think, have the best chance of contending with Adam. Now, we also have 6 other riders that are really fast and can win races. I don't think that they will be able to win the championship or win the championship, but I think that they will have a lot of great finishes and be interesting. I'll save them for the next video and tell you why I put them there. But now I'm going to go with Eli Tomac. Now, Eli Tomac, since 2011 in the 250 class, he's been riding great, and he had a great decade. Okay, with that being said, the last few years should have been his years, but he didn't have the championship performance that he needed. 2020, he got it done. Was it too late? Yes, because he should have been dominating the last few years. Just like Ryan Dungey, just like Ryan Villopoto, just like Ricky Carmichael, just like Jeremy McGrath. All the greats have won it, and they kept on winning. Now, Ken Roczen and Eli Tomac come along. They were supposed to be the next guys. There was Stu and Reed. There was Dungey and Villopoto. And there was supposed to be Tomac and Roczen. They did not do what they were expected to do. Between the both of them, Eli Tomac got 1 Supercross Premier Championship. They should have had a lot more. Now they have a lot of outdoor titles, which is good, and they've been up there. But after Ryan Dungey retired, we thought, well, actually, 2017 should have been Roczen's year, but I'll get to that later. Tomac, though, he should have been winning championships. But guess what? Ryan Dungey stepped out, and Alden Baker said, you know what? I'm not done winning championships. He got Webb and Anderson both to win some championships, because Adam Baker knows how to train guys. That's it. Now Eli Tomac finally was able to put it together. This past year, 2020, he was able to do it. He was able to get it done, and he did it. But I don't think he'll be able to do it again, because I think that Adam Cianciarulo will be, like I said, more consistent. I think that now Zach Osborne has got the confidence he needed to really run with him. Chase Sexton, he just looks fast. He came right out on the outdoors, and he's just flying. He has a nice flow to him, and he really impresses me when he rides because he looks so much more comfortable. And I get that feeling from him, like he could go so much more faster. Like he can go faster. That's what the impression I got from him from the outdoor season, because he rode so smooth and so good. And there was a few races where he was battling Adam. He could pass Adam. He was riding faster than Adam. Adam said it himself. Chase is faster than him. I think that if Chase gets starts, Chase could win a championship this year. I mean, he really just came out and did it. Cooper Webb, he won the 2019 championship, of course. He dealt with some injuries. He was in it till the end, all the way up until the end. He got 8th place, I believe, the last Supercross round, and he really didn't participate in this outdoor season. So I don't really know. I'm really skeptical about what he could do if he was like. I know that he'll definitely be winning races and he'll be running up, but can he complete another championship? I don't think so. I do not think that he will be able to beat Adam Cianciarulo. And I think that there's going to be a lot of races where, of course, Chase Sexton, Zach Osborne, Eli Tomac, and Ken Roczen are going to be able to beat him. But I think that Adam Cianciarulo has a better chance of beating those guys in some races. So it's going to be who can be in it until Vegas and who can have a comfortable points lead. I think that Adam Cianciarulo will have that chance. Now, of course, we have Ken Roczen, who can also do it. He can win races, but he has his new baby. I think that he's kind of just stepping away from it, pulling back, and I think that it's a shame, because I always wanted to see Roczen do good. I wanted him to win this championship. I was rooting for him in the beginning of the year 2020. I wanted Roczen to win the championship because he has such a great story. But with that story is a shame, because 2017 he was fast on that Honda. His first year on the Honda, he was ripping, and I remember watching that crash. It broke me. I know it broke him, But he came back, he won a race this year, and he did good. But I think that his time's just up. Now, I could be completely wrong. These young guys might not be able to handle Eli or Roczen at all. These guys might find it this offseason. They might say, you know what, this is our last chance. Maybe. But I don't think that that's the case. I think that it's time for the new guys to come in, and it's time for them to win races. Now, Zach Osborne, coming off the outdoor championship. Fantastic run by Zacho. He had a fantastic season. He came out, he got the red plate, he got the confidence he needed, and he stuck with it. He had consistent finishes. He did what he had to do every single race and got it done. I think that he's going to carry that momentum into the Supercross season and have a great year. Now, do I think that he's going to win a championship? Honestly, I do not think he'll be able to get it done, but I think that he could definitely be top 3 in the championship, which with this stacked field is going to be good. We have so many riders. I mean, so many riders in this field. It's going to be so fun to watch. I can't wait to watch this season, see how it all goes down. We're going to have battles, let alone top 5 battles every race. We're going to have top 10 battles. We're going to have top 15 battles. We're going to have the most insane race action you've ever seen. The LCQs are going to be stacked with name riders. Think about it. I mean, I'm looking at 12 names right here, factory rides. 12 names that I think could definitely win races and have all won championships before. There's 12 guys who've won championships before. I'm just looking at right here. There's probably a few more. There's so many riders. There's the Smart Tops Bullfrogs team. There's the SGB Racing team. There's all those there's Twisted THEP team. All these different teams that also have guys that make main events. They're all going to be fighting just for main event spots. So we're going to be seeing a lot of talented riders battling and fighting, and this is going to be the greatest season of Supercross ever. Like I mentioned before, 2011, I think best season ever. We had 4 guys all the way until the end battling every race. We've seen the craziest things. I can only imagine what we're going to see this year. We thought last year was going to be crazy. Unfortunately, it was getting very good. I mean, Tomac and Roczen kind of pulled away from everybody else. Cooper kind of got injured, but they kind of pulled away, so it wasn't like all these guys in the mix together. I think this year's going to be a lot different from last year. Plus, we had that big break. Didn't really know what's going to happen, all those Salt Lake rounds. This year is going to be kind of weird with the tracks. We're going to have the first round in Houston, Texas. It's going to be weird. So, like in the outdoors, Eli Tomac didn't ride good. But a lot of people were saying it was because all the changes and all the uncertainty. This Supercross season is also going to bring that. And it didn't seem last year that he was able to handle it very good. You know who was, though? Adam Stansfield and Zach Osborne. That's why I think they're going to be battling for it. And Chase Sexton is going to give them a run for his money. The last round of the season, he was flying. He won the last round of the season. He's got the confidence. He's got the swagger. He can do it. Eli Tomac, Cooper Webb, Ken Roczen, they're all going to be up there. Cooper Webb, I'm just unsure about Cooper Webb because coming off an injury, coming off missing the outdoor season, seeing Cirillo, Sexton, and Osborne have confidence. Tomac, Webb, and Roczen, Tomac's coming off his championship. Don't get me wrong. Tomac's going to be winning races. Tomac's going to be doing what Tomac does. Tomac didn't lose what he has. Tomac didn't lose the ability to go fast and hunt down riders. But listen, if Tomac doesn't get it together with the starts, I don't see how he possibly could win this championship, because it's not going to be easy to pick off these riders, because there's going to be fast guys in the mix. Like he said it himself during the outdoor season, there's just a lot more talented riders he's got to fight through now, which is definitely going to make things difficult for him. So he's going to have to work on the starts. If he can get the starts, Eli Tomac can win. But can Eli Tomac get the starts? I think that's a huge question going into this season. Can Adam Stansfield be consistent? What does Webb still have? What does Roczen have? Chase Sexton, he's going to be fast. Zach Osborne, can he carry his momentum? 6 riders, 6 fast guys. I think they will be the 6 we talk about all season. I hope that all 6 of them can go without injury and be in it till the end. Imagine if we had all 6 of these guys in it basically until the end. All riding fast, all doing what they're doing. And yeah, they all have great programs. They're all going fast. They're all confident. Nothing really to say bad about any of these guys. Cooper Webb, though, I'm excited to see what he can do because, like I said, missed the outdoor season, had the injury. Does he still have it? He was in until the end in Supercross. He looked good the last few rounds. What does he have coming into this year? What will we see? Will we just see another year of Tomac, Webb, and Roczen, and Cianciarulo and Sexton are still kind of growing in to their boots, and Zacho's kind of just getting placements here and there, top 5s, not really battling for championships, and a few bad finishes? But if all of these guys can stay healthy, stay consistent, we will no doubt have the best season ever. It's going to be awesome. Chase Sexton just signed a deal with Monster Energy. He's partnering with them. That's going to be interesting to see. We're going to have a lot of guys. We're going to have some guys under the same tent. I mean, Cianciarulo and Tomac under the same tent. They're going to get into it. Roczen, Sexton under the same tent. They'll get into it. Webb and Zach Osborne, I know they've been training together at the Baker's Factory. I don't know what the deal is with that as of lately, but they're going to get into it. We're going to see a lot of fast riders. Not even to mention the next 6 guys I talk about in the next video, which is Jason Anderson, Dylan Ferrandis, Marvin Musquin, Justin Barshaw, Malcolm Stewart, Aaron Plessinger. All guys who can win races and even be in the championship fight. We have no idea what's going to happen. No idea. Those guys, they have the ability to win a championship. I'm excited to see what all these guys do. They can all win championships. I'm not doubting them out, but these are just the 6 I think who have the best chance. And like I said, definitely think Adam Cianciarulo has the best chance. This is Adam's year. This is his year to do it, and I think this is his year to stamp his legacy, because although we have a stacked class, I think he's the next guy to dominate. I really do. I think that no matter what, no matter how many guys we put in this sport, in the arena, there can only be 1-2 guys that dominate every race, who hold on to that confidence, who have the momentum, who have the swagger. I think it's going to be Adam Cianciarulo and Chase Sexton. We'll see if they can have consistent careers and they can dominate. Like past legends. I mean, James Stewart, Chad Reed, Ryan Villapoto, Ryan Dungey, Jeremy McGrath, Ricky Carmichael, all those guys. I think Adam and Chase are the next to do it. Eli Tomac and Ken Roczen had great careers. They didn't quite dominate in Supercross like they needed to. Jason Anderson and Cooper Webb got the last 2 championships, besides Eli Tomac's last one. But we didn't see the domination those guys needed to hold for their championship legacy. But then again, we've had a stacked class the last few years. I think it's going to be different with Adam and Chase. I think that these guys are going to be able to be fast. There's not going to be too many things that are going to be able to stop them. Of course, we have the Beast Eli. Of course, we have Cooper Webb and Zach Osborne, the Baker's Factory boys. They're going to give them a run for their money the next few years, I'll tell you that. As for Ken Roczen, I really think he's going to be hanging it up soon. And if he doesn't, I don't think that there's going to be much that he can do, just because of age, just because of injury. His body's wearing down. As much as, trust me, I would love to see Ken Roczen win a championship, win a ton of races, be up there every race. But do I think that he's the best chance of it out of all these new guys, out of all these young guys? No, I do not. I do not think that. But anything can happen, of course. Adam Cianciarulo, Eli Tomac, Cooper Webb, Ken Roczen, Chase Sexton, Zach Osborne. Those guys are who I think have the best chance of winning this championship. But yeah, thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned, because there will be a part 2 of the next 6 guys who I think who are also likely and can contend for the championship. But anyway, like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching the video. Stay tuned for every week. I'm going to be having a race prediction, an individual race prediction, like about the individual track and the individual race, and then a post-race recap. So check it all out. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. Trace MX. This year's going to be awesome. Stay tuned for the next video, part 2. It'll be coming out in a few days. Thanks so much. See you later.